Hello,
God.
everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Let me know. Let us know how how the levels are of our voices. Um, and this is
Can,
Dark Souls. I am
uh,
forcing Ryoma to play Dark Souls.
why? Someone help me. Is it playing what? What did he say? I can't really see the chat.
Oh, I gotta mute it. There we go. Just hurt myself. I gotta mute it. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Hello, Knight. How are you?
Yeah. Do
Hi,
you guys
chat.
see it? Yay! Okay. We're live. We're hot.
We're hot. Let's see. Avatar. Hi, Curtis. It's been a million years.
Yeah, Curtis has been helping us greatly get rolling with this, and also Tay has been fundamental to this as well. As we have our new overlay done, getting rolling, and you can see that we have pictures. These pictures represent us. They represent our souls. They were drawn for us by Melp, and they are perfect in every single way. I had some input on what mine would look like, and it came out better than I could ever have possibly imagined. Yes. Welcome. You should make a new game, Ryoma.
I
That's what the
probably
people want.
shouldn't I? Okay. Yeah, we
Okay.
already meant this. It is really loud.
This is something.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, you can mess with the audio.
Okay, let's see.
Now it is silent for me. I don't know if if that was by design.
It was because I went out of the game. That's why.
There we go.
There you go. Now it's not crazily loud. Is it loud on your stream?
My stream is fine, but I would. What really matters is the viewers at home.
Okay, the viewers at home.
Of course, with the 8-second lag, we just saw Curtis say, "Yeah, fix that audio." Fuck you, Curtis. We're trying.
Wow. All right.
Can I say fuck on this stream?
Yeah.
I'm sure I can. Okay.
It's fine. It's a. How's that now?
Yeah, we're asking the viewers because it's always going to be fine for me. I mean, I'd be able to commentate on this even if the audio wasn't working at all. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Edit channel. Yeah, I'm doing what. Yeah, the channel description again. Whatever.
I'm just gonna keep pressing OK. Okay. Well,
there we go.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'm just...
All right. What is your name going to be?
What is going to be my name? I don't know.
This will be very important. You'll see it mentioned a lot in the game, and by that I mean you will never see it mentioned in the game.
I just put Aang. Whatever.
All right. You got your you got your choice of classes. All of the appearance stuff is cosmetic. To give people a little bit of context here, this is my favorite video game of all time. Elden Ring might be outstripping it, but I have played this game to absolute death. Ryoma has just installed it for the first time, and anyone who knows Dark Souls knows this is going to be a good time. I am not going to overly spoil things for Ryoma. I am going to give him a bit of guidance where I can. Like for here, what class, do any of these classes stand out for you?
Sleep deprived class. That's funny. How dark is our
isn't a terrible choice, but yeah, there's a sort of tradition in Dark Souls 1 of starting as a pyromancer, just because it's the only class that starts at level 1. You'll see all the other classes have sort of levels given to you already, and you can get maximum character customization with a pyromancer. But any of these work except the one. If there's one that mentions bows, don't do that one. Bows have basically never been viable in FromSoft games. I don't know if any of them mentioned it, but like one of them's kind of meant to use bows, and bows are terrible. But
Right.
Pyro's good. It gives you some nice melee grounding with a little bit of magic to help you out in some places. Knight's good. Sorcerer's my favorite class. It's a little bit different than the other classes. If you want to play it, I can definitely help you out
I'll give that
with
a
it.
shot.
It seems very Aang-like, yeah. You will want to take the Master Key with this. Is basically the Master Key opens up new paths in the game. It basically lets you open some doors without needing to get to find their key first, and it is outright the best burial gift. These are facial presets, and you can then go and customize them. It will not matter whatsoever in the game, and you will usually look like beef jerky.
Just keep it
We have missed you, Muhammad.
Oh, these are just eye colors.
Yeah. You can go to if you go to customize, then you can go to the detailed appearance if you actually care. And this is great because the Dark Souls character customizer is a place where you will spend 5 hours making your character just kind of look sort of human. It's not good. It's not the best.
Okay, let's just dive in now.
You're fine as is. Yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
let's just dive in. We don't have you guys already waited long enough, right?
Yeah.
The world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragon.
Long ago, the 4 elements lived together in harmony. It kind of is.
That's basically what's happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heat and cold,
Oh, there we go.
life and death, and of course, light and dark.
It's a very story-driven game and is Dark Souls.
That's surprising to me because like whenever I would hear about it, it just seems like I only see gameplay
I'm completely
of this.
lying.
Oh,
I'm completely lying. I mean, like there's very deep and complex and fascinating lore in Dark Souls, but the game is deliberate. Like these are all of the FromSoft Souls-like games. The lore is designed to be. It is designed to be a group project. It is made hard to find. It is made disconnected. Most of it comes from things like item descriptions, random lines of dialogue from characters. You can never trust what you hear from anybody. They might be lying to you. You can only figure that out with context. And it was made that way to sort of help foster an online community for all of the games, which was incredibly successful. You can find lore tubers for Dark Souls are some of the best lore tubers anywhere. Period. Yeah, but like, so while all the stories going straight by you, as this cutscene is, you can just sink both fangs into the absolutely stellar gameplay. And sort of figure out what's going on, kind of, as you sort of go along, kind of.
gotcha.
Like, you'll fight most of these people, you know, and the foremost Dark Souls lore tuber named Vati Vidya, his main series of lore videos on Dark Souls is called Prepare to Cry, which is a play on the sort of Game of the Year style edition of this game, which was called Prepare to Die, because basically what this game is you go through and you fight all these bosses, and then later you figure out why those bosses lived tragic and short lives, and you're a monster for killing them.
No.
it's not light, but only endless nights. And amongst
Group
the
project
living
lore is in the
unseen,
future. Is that what's going to happen,
Curtis.
Curtis?
It should be. It's good. I mean, you got to kind of do it right. Like,
Yeah.
From has a way of really, like, they sort of make these styles of game creation that almost nobody else really does, and they do them really, really, really well. And then other people try to emulate them with varying degrees of success.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
Oh, you're 100% serious. Okay. You're just gonna have to tell us about it later, Curtis.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Animal well.
So you're in jail. So
Oh, that's great.
game over. Yeah, you're.
This is my home now, guys.
Yeah. It's nice and cozy in here.
My skin's coming out.
E-
And, yeah.
You.
Ow.
So all of the items that you find in the game are attached to corpses. Basically, you are always looting bodies when you find items in this game.
Okay, that's my button. That's my thingy. And
So there is a bit of a tutorial here. It will tell you the buttons, and I can help you out a bit more with that. Yeah, there you go. Those are messages. That one was left by a person, but some of them in this area were left by the developers. That one was also left by a person.
yeah. Let's see. This is attack, okay.
That's attack, and right now you have a total garbage weapon, but you can press your left stick to lock onto an enemy,
Like that.
and
wham. Wham.
you do that.
And down they go. Strong attack.
I don't think there isn't really much in this game that I would call Earth, and not a whole lot that I would call Air either. Well, it depends on how you define. Because Curtis asks, is it possible to have powers over water, earth, fire, and air at the same time in this game? You can have power over fire. Absolutely, you can. Water. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's ice magic in this game. There is in the later games, but that can be. I know you can do that in like Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3. You can definitely have that going for you. So that might be a future project for you to become the Avatar in fact as well as in name. Before we get too much further into this, actually, Ryoma, could you stop the Discord screen share and start it again with a lower frame rate?
Sure.
Just because it's kind of stuttery for me, and I think that would probably fix it. Just like lower the resolution, lower the frame rate. I just want it to be smoother.
Okay. 70, 50. How's that?
Excellent, thank you. And this is where we find out how irritating my AC being on with this mic is truly going to be a problem, but I think it'll be fine. I am not turning the AC off. I do it for recording audiobooks. I'm not going to do it here. How bad is it, Ryoma?
I'm not hearing anything.
Great. I think the noise cancellation is working. I always like things to be smoother, Cal. So yeah, that right there is a bonfire. It is not currently active, I don't think, or is it? I can't remember. Yeah, okay, it is not currently active. This is your respawn point, and you have to make sure you sit at it. I believe if you die without sitting at this bonfire, you will still spawn at this bonfire. But when you activate bonfires, you have to sit at them to set them as your spawn point.
Gotcha.
When you sit at bonfires, all of the enemies respawn.
What's tune magic? Okay.
Yeah, you can't really do a pacifist run of Dark Souls.
You
that's
can't.
Not really how Dark Souls works.
It's not possible.
You might be able to do like a spirit summons only run of Elden Ring, but like that would be torturous. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe some people have done it. It's not that hard. Hey, look, a door.
That's ominous. Let me see. What's happened?
It's pretty. Look at it. It's a little craftsmanship.
It's so heavy. Oh.
You are invincible when you are opening doors.
Interesting. This looks like a boss room.
It's not, though. Don't worry.
Okay. It's not, though. Don't worry. All right. Sure. Ow.
Remember to use your lock on. Aw, you died. Death number 1! This is gonna be great. I've been trying to make this happen for literal months. Well, we've been trying to fit this into the stream schedule, make it work for both of us. I have wanted this for so long.
Oh, God. All right.
Yeah, Aang would have like an emotional breakdown over you know that like emotional breakdown episode he has because he doesn't want to kill Ozai.
Okay.
This would just be, hey, look, you figured it out. You can kill that boss at this point. I've never done it, but if you do, he drops his weapon and the door behind him opens up. He takes like 200 hits or something with the weapon that you have right now.
I see. I'm not gonna try that. Get your shield.
Yeah, I always try it when I start a new file in Dark Souls, but I always give up after like one death. I'm like, okay, I don't really need to spend time doing this.
Is there a shield back there?
So that's where you came from. No, you gotta go for it.
I see some archery guy.
Yeah, go in here. Yeah, that's an item. You gotta go get the item.
Ow!
There you go. There you go. Duck into that side room there. There you go. Yeah. And now, you gotta press pause, which does not pause. There you go. Oh yeah, it tells you that. I forgot you're in the fucking
Yeah.
There we go. So you'll wanna just okay. You wanna put that in your offhand actually. Go there and remove it.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Do I even have a... Nope, I don't have any.
You do not have a weapon yet. Yeah. But now you can press right button or right bumper or L1. What kind of controller are you using? I'll make it easy for you.
I'm using a PS5 controller.
Okay, so you'll want to press you can hold L1 to block.
I got it.
And L2 I believe with the shield will parry.
Get back here!
What are you gonna do? You have a butter knife. You fool! You're not even locked on.
Okay. Oops. Ah.
You skipped an item.
I did.
Fool.
Oh
Yes!
no!
You're right. You're right past an item.
It's okay. I got it. It's still. I can take him out. I can take him out. Yeah.
Look at his health bar.
It's fine.
This is gonna be a long game.
I'm only halfway. I'm halfway.
Yeah, by the way, the fan is the cost of doing business here. I turn the fan off to record audiobooks, and I sweat my ass off in the Dallas, Texas heat. Here I'm just gonna chill and watch my good friend Ryoma be like a kind of bad at Dark Souls that I haven't really seen before, which is this. Okay, go pick up the item, you simpleton. You. Oh my god. Hey, look! Oh, look at that! Oh! What wonders! What manna from heaven!
Oh no. It's gonna be a long playthrough, guys.
This is gonna be fantastic. Okay, so this game does have weapon durability, but it is not. It's kind of barely a mechanic. If you use one weapon for your whole playthrough, you might have to repair it like maybe 3 or 4 times for the entire duration of the game. It's the point where they just removed the mechanic in later Dark Souls games, and no one like cared. They were like, "Oh, cool, now that's gone." Armor also has durability in this game as well, but it's the same situation. Curtis, what did you realize?
Well, Realizer isn't here, Curtis.
No, yeah. Ryoma has the power to make me suffer here for sure. So what it might not have been made. It might not have made so you can't. Don't try.
No. Okay.
I'll save the trouble. So if you are not pressing anything on the stick and you press would that be cross? You backstep. If you're pressing a direction, you roll. I don't think I mean cross. I think I mean. Do I mean cross? Yeah, I mean cross. Do I mean cross? Or do I mean circle?
Okay, what are you saying?
The backstep button.
The backstep is circle.
Oh, circle. Okay, yeah, there we go. If you're pressing a direction, you roll. If you double tap it, you run. Or like press and hold. And then if while you are running, you release and press it again, you jump. That's a little bit clunky, but you don't have to do much jumping in this game, so it's okay.
Gotcha. What's this?
That's a stairs. Oh, that is a place where someone else died. If you interact with it, you can watch them eat shit, like that.
Oh no.
You might want to see where that bowl rolled to, though. Oh, what's this?
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: "Thou who art
undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords."
the faith of the undead shall be. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you. Now,
Oh. Okay, there's nothing there.
So watch your counter at the bottom right there.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk away, you gotta keep walking away. That's toward.
What happened?
He died.
Oh.
James says, Ryoma, can you shrink the window size in OBS so the subtitles clear the socials?
I am afraid my OBS will freeze and crash the stream.
That's probably a good idea. If they, I can promise you this: if an NPC says anything interesting, I'll read it out for you. That guy just basically said, "Hey, you're hollow like me. Well, I'm about to die, so that sucks. Here's your healing item and a key. I don't want to go cuckoo bonkers crazy after I die and kill you, so just go away now." And then he died. So you will want to equip this to probably your first weapon slot. You'll want to, and then you'll want to put the dagger in your second one, just as an, if you need it real quick.
Yeah.
You might end up wanting to put the dagger in your offhand. It just depends on how often you find yourself shielding, which as a mage might not be all that often. But anyway, so you have now received your catalyst, which is a sorcerer's rod. Lock onto someone and press R1. You have to get out of your menu first, obviously, but yeah. Boom. That is your magical spell. Yeah, we'll look at that for next time, Cal. So you'll see that you did have a 30 next to that soul arrow, and that is now a 25.
Mm-hmm.
So this works on Vancian casting. Each spell has a certain number of times that you can cast it before resting at a bonfire. If you found another copy of Soul Arrow, which you can do, you could memorize both of them and get twice as many castings of it. So this is gonna show you a few things here. Can you kick as a sorcerer? I don't actually remember. I'll show you that in a second. So there's a mechanic the game is trying to teach you there, which is not okay. One of them is critical hits. I would probably put your dagger into your main hand for now, so you can just swap. And like when you have like a better like weapon, just add it onto your main hand. I know I have a touch of echo. There's a lot going on here. That's just going to be a thing that we just do. I mean, I could put up my curtain, but I don't think that's what's being heard. Unless you mean that might be what you mean. Did that help it, Cal?
How come it's okay?
Oh, you use that item by pressing cross.
Oh.
You use whatever item is in your bottom there. You use your D-pad to cycle through options for those things. So like if you press right, you'll switch to your catalyst. See?
Okay.
Yeah, and it's. Okay. That was actually a technical thing. I have two mics active right now. I didn't realize it would be that obvious. I just potted one of them all the way down. So this is lock onto that guy.
Okay.
Walk off that thing and press R1. Too late.
Oh no!
Oh no! It actually.
I got it. Ah!
It actually did it. Okay, so that was a dropping attack. Okay, so what you want to do, you can switch back to your catalyst. Is probably the best idea. When you fight bosses in this game, you pressed triangle, which means that you're double handing it, which gives you no advantage with the catalyst. I don't think.
Well,
press triangle again. Something for next time.
I've been trying to use the flask and it won't let me.
No, you will. Press cross. Oh wait, is it? No, I think it's actually square. Never mind.
Oh. I wasted
Crosses confirm. That's right. Oh God.
one. Ow!
I'm very good at Dark Souls. I've never played it with a PS controller though. Oh yeah, you got to go through that because you didn't sit at the bonfire there.
Oh, right. Fantastic.
That's fine. That's fine. You'll just get a little souls there. It is the general way you fight bosses in Dark Souls is you try to get around to their ass, and this particular boss has a very, very, very bubbly ass, and hit them there. Generally speaking, if you try to keep your distance from bosses, they'll have ways to punish you for that. Oh, I'll do you a favor here real quick. Go down, go to the right and go down. No. That's the left. There you go. All right, go down. Open that. There's a door down there. Open it. Okay, there you go. That's all you need to do. I would still go up. I would still go up the stairs and go there because then you can get that plunging attack on the guy. But that door only opens one way, and it can be kind of a pain.
Gotcha.
Well, the idea is that Ryoma beats people to death here, Knight. Like that's what we want to happen.
Ah!
Get wrecked. Oh, you landed like on top of the door. Awesome. Yeah, that's you gotta slink back to the bonfire with your tail between your legs.
I screwed up. Okay. Let's try that again.
False start. Yeah.
Maximum effort.
No, I'm not sure that it's better to use the dagger for that plunging attack. It might be. I usually switch to a melee weapon when I'm doing a plunging attack. But yeah, well, after you hit him with that first stab, I would switch to your catalyst and keep your shield available. If you see he's gonna swing his massive old club, you should raise that shield. If you keep it up all the time, though, you will regenerate stamina a lot more slowly. You see that green bar that goes down whenever you do fucking anything? That is stamina. And when it goes all the way down, it penalizes you by taking a second or two before it starts to charge back up. If you don't ever let it run out, it recharges faster. But sometimes there's no getting around it.
Right.
This is it. Look down. Lock on. Jump off. Press R1.
Yeah, I got it.
Baboosh. Okay, there you go. We're playing the feud.
Oh no!
So this boss will tell you what he's going to do before he does it. And when you do that, your primary mode of defense is to roll. That does a nice old chunk of damage. Don't have too much trouble with this guy. Oh.
Uh-oh.
The two Pokemon are entirely different types. How will the type difference affect the match?
Uh-oh. Gotcha.
Oh. There you go.
Nice.
Now you see that you just beat your first boss in Dark Souls. Go back though, you see the little green thing behind you. That is your bloodstain.
Nice.
Also, you hear those footsteps?
I do hear them.
I've never actually noticed those before. You don't need to worry about those right now. Those are fine. Don't worry about those.
All right. If I rest at this bonfire, will that boss
no,
respawn?
the boss will not come back. Not every enemy respawns at a bonfire. No, bosses do, and there are some enemies in the field that won't respawn. Usually when they sometimes they'll put like a single enemy from a later area into an area, and generally speaking, like those will die forever when they're killed.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so that thing, that green thing was your bloodstain. It is green because Vulcans, and those contain all of your souls. when you die, you drop all of your souls on the ground in the form of a blood stain. And by the way, that is the same blood stain that other people in other worlds can see. And to get them back, you have to go and pick them up. If you die again before you pick them up, they are gone forever. This is the primary gameplay loop of Dark Souls.
Good luck. Uh-oh.
Good luck.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh, this cutscene.
I've never noticed those footsteps before, and that's weird because, like, obviously the audio isn't really at its best right here. Like, at least for me anyway, you know, like it's, you know, being streamed over Discord, but like I know why the footsteps are there, but just never noticed them.
Are they supposed to be the boss's footsteps? Because I don't remember giant footsteps.
You know, I'll go ahead and just tell you, there is a second one of those guys in that asylum, and you don't fight him yet, but he's still around, and it would make sense that you could hear his footsteps there.
Ah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a glitch where the guy kept having footsteps after he died.
Gotcha.
Giant Berg. Is it Velka? Is it not? Who knows? Let's see. This is your main hub area of the game. Welcome to Firelink Shrine. The only area in the game that has ambient music, I believe.
That's interesting. And I suppose...
Trafinger butthole. Talon, indeed. Second only to Good Luck Skeleton. Yeah, so now you can level up. You can do that at any bonfire in the game. Never level up resistance.
Okay.
Everyone needs endurance. Endurance both gives you more stamina and it also raises your equip load. Vitality's a good thing to have as well. As a sorcerer, your primary attacking stat is intelligence. And at high levels, Dex can have some meaning for you, but I mean, it depends on how much of if you want to go like a pure spell casting or do more of a hybrid thing, like where you have like a weapon that you switch to sometimes. Do not level up resistance.
Oh, my bad. I was going there.
Yeah.
So you said dexterity, endurance
is okay. The three ones you're probably going to want to focus on most is Vite, endurance, and int. With a little bit of dexterity and or strength thrown in if you decide you want like a sidearm as well as your regular thing. No one should ever upgrade resistance in this game, and you'll only want to go with faith if you want to start casting miracles as well, which you can do, but it's probably not worth fucking with.
All right.
Oh, and attunement as well, but that's already fairly high for you. Attunement determines how many spells you can have memorized at a time. I forgot that because that. Oh, Kindle. Okay, so let me explain these things to you. So, kindling. Right now, when you sit at this particular bonfire, it will give you 10 Estus flasks back, which normally you were only getting 5 before. That's because this bonfire has already been kindled once. Every time you kindle a bonfire, you raise the number of flasks it gives you by 5. Now, right now, you cannot kindle bonfires past 10. Once you get something in the game, you'll be able to kindle them all the way to 20. You can only kindle bonfires while you are human. You are not human right now. You are hollow. You can tell that because you look like beef jerky. You see that thing that says reverse hollowing at the bottom of the thing. You can reverse hollowing if you have a humanity, which you don't. The number in the top left shows how many humanity that you get. The main way to get humanity is to you will find an item that's just called a humanity, and you use it, and then you have a humanity. However, if you have humanity in the top left, then you will also drop that when you die, and you will get it back if you pick up your bloodstain. There's sort of there's a term I'll be using, and there are terms I'll be using in as we go here. People refer to hard souls and soft souls, and hard humanity and soft humanity. That refers to, you will find items in the game that they'll be called things like soul of an undead soldier, soul of a great hero, and those are items that when you use them give you souls.
Have a good night, Talon.
But good night,
Sorry.
Talon. But while you have them in your inventory, you don't drop them when you die. So they're hard souls. But to actually use them, you have to turn them into soft souls. The same is true of humanity. And of course, you also get souls for killing monsters. But yes, so you can't really do anything with that right now. But you will want to become human occasionally, so you can kindle bonfires. When you are human, your appearance changes back to what it was when you created your character, and you can also be invaded by people. There will be there's random matchmaking that will pair people with you, and there's something that you can eventually learn how to do in the game. Is you can press a thing and you'll try to invade somebody. In some random game, you will go into their game and try to kill them, or they'll try to kill you. You also have to be human to receive help from to be able to summon people to help you with bosses. And you have to be I think you have to be human to lay down a summon sign in this game as well. I don't remember if that's the case or not. But hey, look, a friend.
It's a friend. Let's see.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on.
Brilliant.
I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead.
So if anyone couldn't hear that, this is the Crestfallen Warrior, and he says, everything sucks and I hate it. If you want to do something, though, these two bells, go ring them. I will caution you, by the way, do not attack NPCs, because they will try to kill you, and I don't think you get a grace hit. Like, the way to get is you can kind of hit them once, they'll be like, ow, stop that, in case you accidentally hit the button. But like that guy, for instance, that guy will wreck you. And if you aggro him, he will stay aggroed. And you will die over and over to him as you respawn at the bonfire over and over until you learn how to kill him.
Shit.
It is fairly unforgiving. There is a way to make characters forgive you. Oh, that bell that you just heard. This is one of my favorite things about Dark Souls 1. There's a church right there to your right, and you can't actually get to it from where you are yet. But one of the bells is at the top of that church, and what you just heard was somebody in another game ringing that bell.
That's crazy.
Isn't that cool? So when you ring it, other people will hear you do that. And when Dark Souls Remastered had just come out, you would go in here and you would just, like, the bell would ring every 5 seconds. It was great because there were so many people playing. It's another friend. Don't you like friends, Ryoma?
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am actress of Firelink. Have business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance if possible.
Okay.
So here's the thing in Dark Souls. There's something called exhausting someone's dialogue. You never know if someone has had more things to say to you until you talk to them twice and they say the same thing both times.
I realize that I have requested the repeated distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this,
Okay.
Oh, my. You again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Hey, Scroll Boy. What do you mean? What's stuttering? Is it me? Is it Sam? Is it the game?
Oh, am I? If I am staticky, I'm okay. So staticky, sure, but is the game also stuttering? Because I know how to fix it if I'm stuttering.
I don't know how to fix mine. Join Covenant. It just.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts.
Okay, it's just
and
Sam's.
your faith.
Okay. Purchase item. I have anything? Nope. Enter Covenant. Oh, you already belong to Covenant. Okay. Learn gesture. Shrug. Got it. I can shrug.
My companions, she is young. We are.
Okay, I can do that.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Thing. So where is the amount? Okay. All right, take it easy, Calther. Oh, that's gesture.
I turned my interface off, and then I turned it back on, and then I forgot that I have to turn phantom power back on for this mic to work, so you guys haven't heard me for the past couple of minutes, but is my audio good now? It should be.
It's good over on my side, but how about you guys?
Excellent.
Nothing. Yay, brownie points. What do I do? There's no actual brownies there, though.
Yeah, that's really the sad thing. Oh,
Okay.
good. You found where you go from here. Okay, good. Yeah, excellent.
Oh.
There's a lot of bones around here. Look at you going all in. So you're lasting longer than I thought you would.
Ugh.
Yeah, they can dodge your shit. Hey, look, it's more bones.
Oh no! Oh, dang.
Okay, so I was lying. This is not where you go next. but this is how Dark Souls says don't touch. If you go to an area and your spells are doing that little damage to enemies, you probably aren't supposed to be there yet. Now there are a couple of useful things that you can bum rush your way to here, which actually I am going to have you do. But first, you need to get your souls back. Wrong. We got to go off to your left there.
I'll keep that in mind, Calther.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would just go to where you're not, go to what's actually ground below you. Yeah, just drop down there, grab your souls, and just run like hell away. Because these dudes take a second to stand up. And now you have just now aggroed 4 of them, I think. So just head on back to the bonfire and oh yeah, there's a couple things up here. There you go. Yeah, there's 2 main things over there that you're gonna want to get. One of them is your Nox, and one of them is the Zweihander, which is also known as the base cannon, which you're probably not going to use on this build, but you'll learn the layout of Firelink Shrine like riding a bicycle. But yeah. So okay, so pause before you go down the stairs.
What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Okay, so well, no, there. You gotta go to. Oh yeah, you can see if you can find your way over that item though. But yeah, so the things you need to accomplish over here are you see that glowy thing off in the distance? Hey, look, it's the bird that brought you.
Yeah, how fun. Is he gonna peck me? Gonna hurt me or anything?
No. He's fine. And in fact, his utility to you is not ended, but that's for later. So what you need to do in vis-a-vis the graveyard is climb down. Actually, I'm not sure if you can get that item right now. You might be able to. So you wanna run down those stairs, hug the wall to your right, keep going. Don't go for the glowy item there. Go off to the right, and just hug the wall. Go. There'll be a large tombstone that you pass. Pick up the item there, and then keep fucking going. Grab.
Oh shit!
There you go, wing spear. Grab it. Keep going to your right. Go. Go down to that glowy to the left there. In front of that that thing. Grab that and then keep going to the right. Then that glowy down there. That's what you need. And then run like hell. If you can, get back. Go.
Oh nope. There we go.
It's all right.
Down I go.
You might be able to get those souls back. Who knows?
Who knows?
But what you just got was more important. The Zweihander not so much, because again, that's not really a sorcerer weapon. You can if you want, but the Nox are the main thing. I wouldn't actually recommend putting them on your hotbar, because if you accidentally select them, and actually, so pause here before you aggro anything. Go into your menu. Find the binoculars, because I don't want you to be surprised by this, because that would be far too mean. Okay, use them. See how long it takes to pull them out?
Yeah.
That is deliberate. That's so you can't just whip them out in a hurry. And if you have them on your hotbar and you accidentally select them and you go to use your Estus flask and instead you whip out your Nox, you're dead. So, but it is useful to be able to see stuff with them. So, the straightest way to get there from where you are now is to go toward that glowy item. You can grab if you want. I don't know if you can fucking remember what it is. But your souls are all the way down at that cliff edge.
All right.
You can try. You have nothing to lose.
All right. Do I just go to the same path I did. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, you can do that. You can go like if you just go toward that cliff, you'll like if you go straight forward and just move around gravestones as you go, you'll get to where you need to go. I would just run. And if you just when you get over the bloodstain, press A, and then turn your ass around and run back toward the thing. Go 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 go. There we go.
Oh, hi.
I'm trying to fight. Become as the pacifist.
Hello!
There you go. Good for you! Awesome! You did it!
Oh my god! They're right behind me, aren't they?
Oh, they are. Yeah, all of them are. They all are. They do not respect Sanctuary.
Of course they're not.
Cool.
They're dead. Okay.
So there is another area that you can find in that graveyard. There's an entrance to another area which you do not need to fuck with yet. The only thing else I want you to do before you leave Firelink Shrine proper, I would like to show you something.
All
so
right.
go to your left. The left, more left. No. Go back to the bonfire.
Oh, that's...
Actually, just go back to the bonfire and keep on it going. Essentially, yeah. So like that tree, go around behind it. I think you can go around behind it. You might not.
Oh, there's the stairs.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's where you need to go. So first, say hello to the nice lady in the jail cell. There's a little nice lady in the jail cell.
No, it's
she
not.
is a firekeeper. She cannot speak. She keeps that fire burning up there. Keep on. Oh yeah. So if you find something called a firekeeper's soul, you can use that to make your Estus flask more potent. It will restore more health when you use it. So the two benefits you can get for Estus flasks are reinforcing it, which adds pluses to it and makes it heal you for more, and there's also kindling bonfires, which gives you more of them. It's Cade.
Oh, hey, Cade.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to show Ryoma a bit of that, just because so many people miss this, and it actually you kind of do want to know about this if you're playing Sork. So yeah, pick your way down here. You see the little path down there? There you go.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. And just go down there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be giving Ryoma like too much guidance here. I'm giving you some missable stuff that it's just nice to fucking know about. There you go. That is an elevator. There's a little button in the middle. If you press it, there are always levers on both ends of elevators that you can use to call it, depending on, because like if you go down here and die, then when you go back there from the bonfire, it'll already be down. So there'll be a lever that you can use to call it, and that is sometimes used for to make a one-way door. Like the levers won't function until you use one of them. You know.
Yeah. Gotcha. So I've been breaking pots with Legend of Zelda logic. Is there even a point?
Some of them have dudes in them. Like if like some of literally actually one of the ones down here has like a dude in it, and it'll like slump over and then light up with an item. However, I would recommend rolling into them instead of using your weapon, because when you smash a pot with your weapon, you lower its durability. Which that's not really a big deal, but like it really isn't. Like durability doesn't really matter all that much. It's a very easily solvable. Oh, and like when an item breaks, you don't lose it. It just like sucks until you fix it, and it costs like 100 souls to repair an item to full.
Oh, that's not too bad, I think.
I don't even remember what I said. Scroll boy, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that a bit, Cade. Okay, yeah, you want to go around the right side? Not there. don't need to go there.
I know there was a button
And
with
a little
critical
staircase.
hit, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. There's a dude in a jail cell down here. Don't walk off the ledge. There you go. Talk to that guy.
Lost your head. More importantly, you're free. I wanna. Well, I shouldn't cry. Ricky would have been helpful. He wants to establish Smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
Oh, this is Rick.
Oh!
I mean, I did tell you not to do that.
Yeah, you did. You did tell me.
I directly, explicitly forbade you from doing that. You decided you were too good for my advice. If you want to get your souls back, go back over there. That is one of 3 question mark blacksmiths in the game, and this is the one that can do things with magic. I don't think Andre can work with magic. He might be able to. I don't think he can though. Yeah, I tried to. So this is where you gotta. There's a little lever. You pull that lever.
There
you go.
All right.
And wait for that to come back up.
FF4. There are 4. For what?
Yeah, they want you to hit to Alt F4. They think you're not worthy.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. And now you can just go back over to the right there and get your fucking souls back. Oh, there are 4 blacksmiths. What's the? So there's Rickard, Andre, the fire one I've never been to. Who's the other one? Oh, right, the giant. That's right. Yeah. I wasn't
All right.
I wasn't remembering him. There you go. Retrieval. Okay, so now you can go back up.
Okay.
There's more stuff over here, but you don't need to. Well, there's a couple items down here you can get. It'll be pretty clear before you're going to places that you don't need to go yet. Do you have enough souls for a level?
I don't know.
Like when you were there's no way to check that unless you're at a bonfire. It just you basically like when you first level up, like, did you ever see like a red number? Like did you level up until it wouldn't let you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then okay, yeah. You probably you kill a few of these guys maybe, but yeah. There's nowhere else to go here. I would go back up the elevator. What a rude awakening. So yeah, so anytime anything dies, you get souls for it automatically. Yeah, to make the proper base cannon. Yeah, I've never used the proper base cannon. I've always just upgraded it straight. So that right there is an example of one of the doors that your master key opens. This is the ass end of a gigantic area in the game that you'll get through like several bosses later. But this is a way to get into it through the back door. The Valley of Drakes as a whole is kind of it's sort of a connecting area. You can very easily go through the entire game without ever entering it once, but it sort of connects a lot of the areas. And since you don't gain the ability to teleport between bonfires until the halfway point, it can be kind of useful.
Right.
But right now, I would not recommend that you indulge in such things.
Understood.
Yeah, so this is, I think off to the right is the other way, and that's so you get back up to the surface. And then we can actually really start going through the game proper. Because you could, would you have found the elevator to down here without me telling you about it?
Eventually.
Contraption does not move because it's already down.
Here.
See? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's
You,
like
you see
it's
how
very
reckless
easy to
I've
miss
been,
that.
right? I would have.
Oh, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
would have bumped into something. Bumped into it eventually.
Yeah, Valley is. I don't know if Valley is exclusively endgame. Like the little spot of it Ryoma was just at is one that most players will get to before the halfway point. But yeah, you kind of only. I mean, the enemies in it are endgame, definitely. I'm very happy and gratified to learn that Kate is a Dark Souls fan as well, because if you have encyclopedic knowledge of Symphony of the Night, which, by the way, get ready for that. We're gonna have we're gonna have Cade teach us. Cade is gonna learn us how to play us some Castlevania. Oh, you got enough for a level? You did have enough for a level, yeah. So one thing you can see as you're like leveling up is you can see what all stats go up. Most stats will make some kind of defense go up. Like even int right there, you know, like raising your int is gonna increase that. So now you got, so you have to then accept to actually solidify the level. Vite's always going to be good. Endurance is always going to be good. Endurance is less crucial for a sorcerer. I find myself leveling it up a little bit more slowly when I'm playing a sorcerer, but you do still consume stamina when you cast spells. And you know, like, you don't need as much equip load as a sorcerer because your weapons aren't going to be very heavy, and you're kind of just want to you're gonna not want to get hit anyway. And you're also going to want a lot of. So where to go from here?
Oh, hey, Melissa. What's with the look? Okay.
Yeah, Melissa. What do we do to you?
What do we do?
Go off to the right there. Go off to the right.
The right here?
No, not there. Farther to the right.
Farther to the right.
There you go. You can drop down there.
There you go.
This is how to actually go forward.
There are no Chow Gardens here, Cuther.
I mean, you need to protect the Chow Garden because that's the only good part of that game.
Oh my god.
This is an example of a place where you can use the jump button, or rather the jump combo, I suppose. Yeah, so that dagger isn't great, but it'll go some places. That guy's throwing fire bombs, which were a thing that you can throw too. But you have to buy them first or find them. I'm sure you did, Cade. But are you saying that Ryoma shouldn't be leveling Vite? I don't think that's what you're saying. God, and Bloodborne not getting hit really is the name of that game anyway. So I mean, Bloodborne is the From game I've played the least of. Well, actually, no, Demon's Souls is the one I've played the least of because I haven't played any of it. Bloodborne I played some of the beginning, and not because I didn't want to. It was just that I don't have a PlayStation. How much money do you need to donate in order to force Aang to eat meat? Well, probably in terms of Ryoma, enough money to pay for the meat. Probably that would be the primary thing.
Pretty much. What?
It's a friend. He wants to play. Now you're poisoned. So this is a great opportunity to explain how status effects work. You are now poisoned. Every status effect in the game has that little bar at the middle of the screen, which enemies, when attacking you, if they have enemies that can give you a status effect, will do damage to you on that bar. When that bar gets to the top, now you have the status ailment, and it will tick down slowly while your health drains away, as your health is doing right now. I would recommend going back to the bonfire. there are ways to there are items you can find that are they're fairly common that can heal you from poison. I believe that there's a merchant in the place you're about to go that sells one, but see, it's sort of having a little party with that poison there. Poison's a hell of a drug. It's not the worst one in Dark Souls though. Some of the status effects like bleed and curse are ones that when their bar gets filled up, they just take effect instantly. I believe that's the case. I know that's the case with bleed now. Bleed basically does a bunch extra damage to you when the bar is filled up instantly, or it does it very quickly. Curse, I'm not going to tell you what curse does. We will see if you learn that yourself. How much, Kate? How much resistance would you think is needed for most builds in Dark Souls 1? Okay, how much money would it take to make you eat meat on camera?
No.
Because that would also constitute a face reveal.
I mean, they already know how I look.
mean, you can already see her face. See right there, yeah. Like, that's exactly what I look there. I look like a petite girl with a very wide mouth. Thanks again to Melissa for drawing me so accurately. I am in truth 6 feet tall and 300 pounds, but we don't need to worry about that part. And very early in my transition as well. But goals, am I right? That is a one-way door. So a lot of Dark Souls level design functions on shortcuts. So you'll find a lot of like one-way doors. It's like, oh, you'll go the long way around, and then you'll get to open a door that makes a quicker path to and from the bonfire from the place that you just got to. And then maybe you'll find a closer bonfire later on. There you go, yeah. So those fog doors are in this game, and I want to say in Dark Souls 2 as well, they don't always denote bosses, and normally small ones like this don't. Sometimes they just sort of like, oh, there's another area to go through. I'm not sure why they're here. I think like the ones that aren't for bosses, I'm not sure why they're here. They almost feel like a vestigial thing, like they were sort of leftovers from like some other thing they were going to do with them. At least one of them in Dark Souls 1 helps to highlight like where you have to go next. So there's that, but I mean, again, Spooderman, you know, just making Aang eat the meat is all you need, really. Those stairs are broken. They do not function normally, Ryoma.
You're right.
Thank you for affirming me.
Yeah.
It's always nice to feel valid.
There's nothing else to say. You're just like, you're right.
I'm sorry.
I wasted like 30 seconds of the stream's time. In fact, I should be apologizing to you.
Absolutely. See, like, I know that. What did I tell you? I told you you wouldn't have to fill time.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly what's happening. I've been mostly silent. Wow.
Because you gotta.
Okay. Who put smog in here?
That is an example of something that only happens once. Like, if you go to a bonfire and come back, that's not going to happen again. True story, I think the first time I played this game, I just missed that happening. Like, my camera was pointed in the wrong way, and I, like, looked away when the screen shook. I just didn't know that it was a thing. You'll find that guy again later, though.
Ooh. Ooh, oh, no.
Not a dragon, a drake. I believe he's a drake. Yeah, that's the Hellkite drake, in fact. There's only one dragon in. Well, there's two if you count the DLC in this game, which I mean, it isn't a DLC anymore. I think Calamite's a dragon. Well, he's not. He's
Dang, I lost it.
He's not an eternal dragon.
Okay, it didn't hit.
He's got defense up there. You could open that door. I think that's another master key door. I'm not sure though. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna. Yeah, there's at least one thing I'm gonna make sure you don't miss here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a shield. Yeah, it's a shield.
Right.
That may or may not be better than your current shield. Actually, I'll learn you about shields. Oh, you never want to have two. You just like always replace the one that you have. Just because that's just extra equip load. So the thing you need to look at. Oh yeah, let me show you how to compare items. So go to toggle display, I think, which is going to be square for you.
Yeah, I got it.
It'll show you whether that's better or worse than what you got and in what area. So here you can see required parameters on the bottom right there. That is what those stats need to be for you to for you to wield the weapon effectively. And if you forget what any of them are, you can just look to the right. They're all on a list. Parameter bonus is probably the most important thing about a weapon, apart from its moveset. Those letters show you approximately how much more damage it will do based on that given stat, and that's the main thing that you can improve when you forge weapons to make them stronger. For shields, the only real thing that matters is the damage reduction percent on the right. You can still attack with shields, so they still have like physical attack ratings and shit. But you generally want to find a shield that has a 100% physical, and that's most of what you need. I'm sure it's better than what you're using right now, but I think it might be comparing that to like one of your weapons, actually, not your shield, but it's probably better than the leather shield. It won't be too long before you're able to find a shield with 100% reduction.
Gotcha. So what does the negative 105 regular stat?
That's negative because you are not strong enough to wield that sword. You can see the red number in required parameters. You need 24 strength, so you can still equip that sword. Actually, equip it. Go on.
Unable to wield
Yep,
this
and I'll
weapon.
tell you that, but you can still do it. So
Hold.
go out. Oh yeah,
Oh my
the Vian
god,
is amazing. But
oh my,
see,
that's not no way.
You can still use it. It's going to do shit damage, and that's the only move it's got.
Oh.
Although sometimes you can, I don't think even this will be enough for you, but sometimes with, like, when you two-hand a weapon, which you do by pressing triangle, I don't know if you might have or something, you lower the strength you need to use it because you're using two hands on it. And
Right.
that can be a way for people to... But you generally want to just have the required stats for a weapon anyway. If you're a two-handing weapon, normally it does more damage. Don't go that way yet. I'm just going to be nice to you. Don't go that way. There you go. So don't forget to sit at it as well. You can probably level up once or twice here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vite and Endurance are a good bet here, but oh, you don't have quite. Go kill one enemy and come back. I think you need literally. I think it's at 775.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, you'll get a really good sense for in what circumstances enemies will dodge your soul arrow.
Oh, they can heal themselves.
Your soul
too.
arrow is your bread and butter. Yeah, so I think every humanoid enemy has the capability to Estus itself one time. I think some of the humans, because sometimes you'll get sometimes there'll be like a human there, like if a human turns hostile. And I think sometimes they can Estus themselves more than once, but if you see someone going for their flask, attack them instantly if you can, because you leave yourself wide open when you use Estus, and enemies are usually pretty stupid about it. I would spend your souls. I'm going to take you on a little trip. It isn't a long trip. It's an important trip, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Calamite. Absolutely, Cowther. That's what it's called when someone wants to meet Cal. I'd like to have a Calamite, you know?
Maybe one day.
I've met most of the like core Book 4 people at least once. So a lot of them used to live in Dallas and they don't anymore. I've never met you. I've met Lucia. I've met Cade. I've met Archer. I've met other people. Yeah, so you want to go back the way you were going there. There's a spot off to your left there. Oh, not this. Well, I mean, you'll learn, but yeah. Well, we're gonna Calamite. You know, I've never actually killed Calamite. No, not there. Go off to the right and then go to the left. Except.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. I'll tell you what. I always played female characters even before my egg cracked, and it was half because I always liked playing female characters, and half because I hate that. Oh. Who is Skrill Boy? Curious about Skrill Boy.
He's just one of our viewers.
I haven't watched Chaos Theory Season 1, but I've thought about it. Yeah, you want to go back the way you came, back down those stairs. There's another thing in the game that, like... There are some things in the game that you have to get an item to be able to do that in most or all subsequent Souls games you just start with the ability to do. One of them is to leave messages, and that is something you have to find an item, an easy to miss item. So yeah, that's the way you want to go right there. So very nice way to take those dudes out. Yeah, see right there, they were both trying to heal, and you double tapped them before they could finish it. So actually, I will tell you for free. Sometimes there's stuff hiding behind boxes, but there's never anything in them.
Right. Uh-oh. I almost bought it there.
There we go. Yeah, go off to your left there. That's the main way you want to...
This left or that left?
Yeah, go there. Go left. Go left, young man. That's forward!
All right.
Okay, this is the Crestfallen Merchant.
Well, now.
This is just voice
Then
rules.
you're accustomed. Everything's for
Everything's
sale.
for sale. So you want to get a few things from this guy. You want to get the bottomless box. I'm pretty sure he has that. Okay, you want the orange guidance soapstone.
Mm-hmm.
That's so I can leave messages, and even if you don't do it, you should always fucking have it on you. Press the right bumper to, or R1 to go to other. I think to go to other tabs.
It's the directional pad for me.
Oh, direction. Okay, so
weird.
Oh, you need 1,000. You will want to buy the residence key from him and the bottomless box. So you'll need and he sells some weapons and stuff too, but it's none of them are really worth getting. Like actually, all those boxes are nice to have, but the residence key is the only thing that he sells that you can't get from anywhere else, and it opens a door that you specifically are really going to want to be able to open.
Right. And I can't.
What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
Okay.
Isn't he wonderful?
Oh, he's great.
They're actually like for as narrative sparse as Dark Souls is, it has some really memorable characters in it, and that's not even really one of them. There's some really great people in this game. How are we doing on time? How long are you wanting to go?
Let's go for 20 more minutes.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can now go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll make sure you don't leave without buying the residence key from the gentleman. Sorcerer makes some things in the game easier and some things in the game harder. This is one of those things that's I would say is easier as a sorcerer.
Yep.
We love the Havoc physics engine. We love it to death. It's the best thing ever.
All right. Is there anything?
You gave us the Force Unleashed, and now you give us floppy desiccated corpses.
Jumping off.
Yeah, so this is how you can get to the upper part of that, and I would recommend you get a running start and a jump away.
Jumping is A and B.
So
circle.
So jumping is to run. You tap circle twice and hold it the second time, and then to jump while running, you release it and tap it again.
Got it.
It's weirdly less hard to do than it sounds. Like it just kind of makes sense in the moment.
For
now,
me,
Elden Ring has a dedicated jump button.
Oh.
Yeah, well, yeah. How's it for you?
Yeah, for me, I just hold the circle button.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And it works. You have a light crossbow now. You're probably never going to use it.
Unless for emergencies. Okay, where do I go now?
Now you're sort of back closer to the start of the area, but you can just drop down from maybe from there. Yeah, it looks like you can. Oh, I'm not sure if you can actually. Hooray! You can definitely get down from inside the building though.
Yeah, I'll just go the long way. Oh, what the?
Oh yeah, I guess because somebody noticed you on the bottom, or maybe he starts in that house and normally like comes out when you go the regular way through the level.
Gotcha. I don't know. Oh. Okay.
And that's the other. That's how
building.
you go forward. But that is how you go forward, though.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what that fog door was. Ooh, an object. I like objects. There you go. Let's get back to that old. I mean, honestly, you could grab the residence key.
What's that?
Oh, wow. I wouldn't mess with that. God. That's strange. Okay, so...
It's gone.
The Grave Lord's... Yeah, the Grave Lord's servant has to do with one of the covenants in the game that hardly anyone ever messes... So covenants are like... Covenants are ways to interact with multiplayer in the game. Like, there might be a covenant that that there's the Sunbro Covenant or the Warriors of Sunlight that their whole thing is if you join the Warriors of Sunlight, you really like helping people fight bosses, and so you join that covenant, and then every time you kill a boss in multiplayer with someone, you get a Sunlight medal, and then you can trade those Sunlight medals in at the altar of Sunlight to get like exclusive spells and shit. Or there's also a covenant that involves killing players. So like invading and killing players. You invade a person, kill them, get an item, and then you give it to the guy that runs that covenant to get more stuff. The Gravelord Servant. The Gravelord Servant, I don't even remember how the fuck it works. It's like something to do with like spawning extra hard monsters in someone's world until you kill them. But I don't think it is anything until you probably have to interact with that thing to like opt in. I don't remember how it fucking works, but it's very rare to see it, especially because this game isn't as active as it was. The only time I've ever seen that sign is when Dark Souls Remastered had newly come out, because that game was so active there would be people in every single covenant. Did you level up?
Yeah. I did. I just increased the vitality.
You had enough souls for. Oh yeah, so souls are also money. So you don't have enough money for the residence key anymore. It's fine. You can get more. I think you'll need to get a total of. I mean, the residence key is the main thing you need. I think that actually, I'm not sure if anybody else sells the bottomless box. Andre might. I know that Andre sells the repair box though, so that's fine. Oh, and by the way, a while ago, and I forgot to comment on it. Somebody said, "Is there?" Because I was talking about souls and humanity. Someone said, "Is there dark souls and dark humanity?" That's actually the same thing, and that has to do with the lore. The dark soul is humanity.
What?
Yeah, it's very unclear what.
How come
souls as a Oh, that's just some. So sometimes you can just see people from other games just phase in and out, and they're like intangible. It's just a visual thing, and it's cool. And bonfires are definitely one of the places that you see them.
That didn't look intangible to me.
Yeah, when they're at bonfires, they tend to be in full color. Normally they'll be like translucent gray, but yeah, at bonfires they look pretty solid. Yeah, okay, yeah, so someone defeated the Gravelord Servant, and now that's not a thing anymore in this world. I don't know how that works. It's just, you have to dedicate an entire save file to that covenant, because that is a covenant with one of the bosses of the game as the guy in charge of it. So if you want to be in that covenant, you can't kill that boss, which means you can't beat that game file. And I mean, if you want to be in that covenant, then great. That's your win condition. But it's odd. If you're about to get another fucking level,
I'm not gonna get another level. I'm just making them respawn.
Yeah. I think you need like 2,000 to get both the things you need from the gentleman.
I figured.
Yeah. And then in the next stream, we'll I'm sure we'll get to our next boss. And it's gonna. What do you think of it? We got about 10 minutes left here. What are you thinking of this game so far?
It's pretty great. I expected it to be harder at this point, to be honest.
Like, it'll get harder, yeah.
It'll get harder for sure, but
it doesn't it feel good? Like it feels like it makes sense. Like what you're doing it's very well crafted and well designed. Sorcerer, I think, gives you a little bit of an easier start. That is not to say that Sorcerer is easy mode, at least not in this game. And I would argue not in fucking Elden Ring either. People say Sorcerer is easy mode in Elden Ring, and I think they're full of shit. But it'll make certain aspects of the game easier, and this is definitely one of them. Just like going through mooks at this point, but. When you get to areas that are really close quarters, Sorcerer is weaker at that, you know. And in Dark Souls 1, Sorcerer doesn't really have any melee answers that aren't a sidearm. You can still get by without one, unlike in Dark Souls 2, where you really and 3, where you really need a sidearm. But I have played through Dark Souls 1 as a Sorcerer and like never used another weapon.
Okay, I should be good with souls after these.
Yeah, you should have enough for there we go.
There you go.
Boom. There we go. Yeah, and then you got 2K. Don't get ganked by the. Oh, and you see how all those boxes are still broken.
Mm-hmm.
That I believe those won't respawn until you
Don't be a nitwit.
I would go into the other room before fighting that guy, so you don't accidentally hit the shopkeeper. Because you can kill him, and he'll drop one of the best weapons of the game, and the residence key. I'm pretty sure, so you can't miss it. But you don't want to kill him. He's nice to you. He's pretty mean actually, but you know. But he's charming. He's got a lot of character.
There you are. Don't be a nitwit. Oh my god.
Never has to splurge when your days are numbered.
Yeah, so get you that residence key, get you that bottomless box.
Awesome.
You can get the repair box from Andre. Okay, cool. Now it's onward time.
All right.
Thank you kindly.
All right, we got 9 minutes.
Go just go back up those stairs. I'm waiting to start grappling with the later parts of this a little bit, just to see what you're in for.
All right.
There are plenty of characters in this, Curtis, that are very much friend. Three in particular. Yeah, 4 depending on what you call friend.
Axe's bottomless box. Do I mess with it
That's
right now?
so. You don't need to mess with it right now. What the bottomless box does is it basically gives you infinite inventory. Where before, if you don't buy it, like later in the game, you'll hit a thing with like you don't have enough fucking thing to do a thing, and it's just like to pick up an item, and it's just irritating. They also dispense with that in later Souls games because it's like either you have the bottomless box or you don't. Like the bottomless box there, if you somehow have more things in your inventory than you can carry around, they'll go to your bottomless box until you go to the inventory. I guess Elden Ring has something like that, but it's like it will store quantities of items past 99. You know, so it's like you can buy like 600 arrows and then keep like most of them in your bonfire, and when you use some of them and go to a bonfire, you'll just automatically withdraw them. I would go the other way though. I would now go out of the bonfire and go left. Instead of this way, because this is how you go forth.
Through here?
Yeah, through there.
Oh, that's oh. Why'd I do that? That's not good. Oh no.
So how? What do you think of your tactics just now? What do you give me a self evaluation of your tactics just now? You were faced with a narrow walkway with no cover, and people throwing fire at you, a stone building, or the walkway.
That wasn't smart either.
Yeah,
That
that
was-
was you were wrong about that one too. Welcome to that room in the undead Berg. This is very much that room. You will get to a point where you can just blaze through this thing without like taking a hit, like it's nothing. But today is not that day. Today we fight.
Nope.
It's another one.
That's a
door.
wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that CQC is going to be one of Ryoma's bugbears as a sorcerer. I'm kind of surprised at how usable that dagger is. Like you'll pick up something better than the dagger soon. I don't think you can use the great axe that you picked up. It's probably too heavy. But might not be actually. Actually, I don't know if you have the. We can look at all that stuff next time. But yeah, that dagger, its attack speed is fast enough that it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of really smart enemy placement in this, where it's like, okay, they've put three enemies here, and they're doing something specific with them. Dark Souls 2 has a lot of, if we put more enemies in, it's harder, right? Dark Souls 2 does a lot of that. Where are snipers usually? So that guy would have shot at you as you tried to negotiate the next part, and that's where the dudes that throw the fire at you are actually stationed up there.
I don't think I can lock on from here.
Oh no, you can't. It might be possible to snipe him with a bow or something from there, but it's not. It's honestly not ever worth killing those guys.
All right.
As they say, three cheers for sweet revenge. But you know, I don't remember what's in here. I mean, there's a chest in here, but I don't remember what's in it.
Jesus. I thought he would go down in one hit. Oh well.
Yeah. Here we go.
Doobadoo. Oh shoot. Ah!
Yay!
Ah!
And that'll do it for our Dark Souls stream. Our first Dark Souls stream. You guys have been a real pant load. It's been great to have you here. Ryoma.
What?
We have so much fun with this. And next time, see if Ryoma gets his fucking souls back. Do we have a stream coming up on Saturday this week? Is that a thing we do?
Yeah, that's correct. There's possibly a stream. We'll announce it properly in the community posts. Keep a lookout.
We'll be doing this next time at the same time, and yeah, well, if we're doing one on Saturday, which we're planning on doing Saturday streams at least for the month of October, which this isn't yet. But,
there is one more stream on Thursday, maybe.
Oh yeah, Thursday. That's right.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week for more Dark Souls.